First of its kind book, a dozen Louisville neighbors turned authors are sharing powerful stories from the front lines of public safety.
As Jennifer Bayless explains in today's Project Community, the Louisville Story Program and Cities United came together to highlight what it takes to interrupt violence in our city.
There is a professional community of people who are on the ground and from the communities most affected by this violence, interrupting it day to day.
12 of those interrupters, self-described peace seekers, spent the last 2 years creating this new book titled "You've Got to Be of the People: Peacekeepers at the Heart of Public Safety in Louisville."
I was asked to tell my story, which started actually when I was 17. I was actually in the streets. I was part of the gang violence. I've seen it, again, been a part of it. So I had a brother that was murdered in 2019.
Beverly Drake shares that heartbreaking loss in her chapter of the book and how it inspired her to dedicate her life to helping young people make better choices.
What I do is I mediate kids, try to redirect them with understanding that a couple seconds will cost you the rest of your life. I was one of those that I have did jail time because of decisions that I made in the spur of the moment. And so what we try to do is make sure that those kids don't do that.
Fellow author Raven Churchill grew up in Louisville. He's now working daily to make his hometown a safer city as the Community Connections Manager at the Office of Violence Prevention. Churchill says the book's title, "You Got to Be of the People," perfectly sums up his purpose.
And so that's what I am. That's what we are. We're credible messengers. And so you can't teach me in a class how to be credible. I had to earn that through years and years of experience. So I'm more of like an interpreter. I'm a messenger for the neighborhood, for the streets, for the neighborhood. So
the book features Churchill's first-person experiences and stories from each author, giving readers a better understanding of what it means to serve and protect a community from the inside out.
Some of the stories in this book will have the hair on the back of your neck standing up. It's unbelievable that this type of intervention goes on in our cities every day, and without being really understood fully, because these folks are doing work on behalf of our collective safety and on behalf of our collective well-being, and are largely, going under the radar. It's important to celebrate these folks for what they do.
You Got to Be of the People officially comes out Thursday, October 23rd. The public is invited to a free celebration that night at 6:30 at the Kentucky Center for African American Heritage. To learn more about the project, go to WLKY.com and click on the Community tab. Jennifer Bayless, WLKY.